This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so if you just look back yesterday, so the problem was with Python. Okay, so Python installation, and we were not finding the files which are required actually. Okay, so today what we'll do is we will try to uh, go for the files. One second. So we have those things in the yeah project creation. So same things we will have to do. Okay, so first what I will do here is, as yesterday I was not able to get that. So what I'll do is first I'll uninstall Python, then I'll reinstall it again and check if it is coming. If it is not coming, so we will have plan B also. So Python I will be uninstalling. Okay, so if it is working in your system, no need to uninstall. So if it is not working, so we need to uninstall. So it will take a little 2 minutes of time maximum. Okay, so I will uninstall launcher also. Right. So then we will install Python. So Python can be installed from python.org. So with this, you will get the latest version also. That is advantage. So python.org. So you can go to downloads and go to Windows. Okay. So Windows downloads. So what is the latest one? 3.1213 and latest three releases. This one. Okay. So I think you will get it here directly. Okay. So Python 3.12.3. Okay. So just download it. So just double click it. So install now. Just 2 minutes. So without path, if you are getting, it's okay. Otherwise, we'll have to put the path also. Okay, close it. So now let's check where the Python went. So Python generally goes to C drive, users, username, app data, local, local, it will go to programs. So under the programs, Python. So you got launcher, and here you see scripts. Yesterday this was missing. Okay, yesterday this was missing. That was the problem. So now scripts has come. Okay, so now what we need to do is generally path setting is required. But for now, we will try to see the path. So if you try to see the path, so go to command prompt. I'm sorry. So here I will say path. Now if you observe here, we have Oracle path generally, and Windows app and everything. So we don't see, yeah, we see here. So we see the Python launcher also. Okay, so Python launcher is already available. So if it is available, we can check. We can check whether we can have that or not. Okay, so simply I will check the Python version first. Okay, so Python hyphen version. So Python hyphen version. So not found means you can also check with py. I told you, right? So py. So 3.1 point. Sorry, 3.12.3. Fine. Now what I'll do is I'll check PIP. So still PIP is not recognized something it is saying. Okay. So what we will do here, we will set the path. Okay. So as PIP is not installed, so we cannot go for PIP install Django, right? So because PIP is not recognized, it is saying means still we need to set the path. Okay. So what we will do is we will go to here. Okay, so Python 3.12. First we will select this. We will go to edit, go to environment variables, check the path. Okay, so add this and move up. Okay, then again you put new. In this you go for the scripts. Okay, in scripts you have this PIP. See, PIP is there, no? PIP is there. PIP3 is there. So that is why you need to put that to the scripts, right? So put it over here, just move it up. Launcher can be there, launcher can be there 3.12, so that can be there. Say okay, say okay, say okay. All these steps are given clearly over here also. Okay, so here in my system I have asus. Okay, so here in the previous one you have admin. Okay, so versions are changed. At that time I used 3.10, so now I'm using 3.12, right? Okay, now we will say path. So we still will get the same. What we'll do is we will close this and reopen it because we made changes, no? So we'll go to CMD again. Now we will say uh, path. Now if you see in the path, we also got added with the where are they? Python launcher. Oh, they are not updated. Huh? Where is it? Yeah, scripts came now. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So scripts launcher came. Yeah, fine. So now I can say pip. Okay, first I need to check Python version again. Py hyphen hyphen. Now I'll think Python also will work. Just check Python version. Okay, now it is also working because we kept the path. No, we kept the path. Path is important. So if it is coming, okay. If it is not coming, you have to keep the path. Okay. Yesterday in Pawan system, we got it actually without setting up. But anyhow, if you set it, it will be better. So now I will say I'll check for Django. If Django is there or not, we have to check. So py minus m Django hyphen hyphen version. Now it will say no module name Django. So you have to install it. So to install, I have to go for pip install Django. Internet is compulsory. Now if you observe, it will collect all the information from the internet, and it will give all the Django things. All Django things will be installed. So in this way, if you set path only, we can get it installed. So if you are not keeping the path, it is not giving you the installation. That is the point. Is this clear? Okay, path you need to set. Okay, so successfully installed this, right? So now successfully installed. Now we can work with the Django. So this is only the installation part. So what we did again, I'll tell you. First we installed Python. Okay, first we installed Python. So then we checked with the Python version. So Python version is coming. Then what we did, we set up the path. We set up the path. So for that, where we went to the edit system variables, and in that we clicked on environment variables, and then in that path will be there in the background. Okay, so on that path we clicked and we said new, and we gave the Python path. So Python path, where it is available? It is available in C, users, system name, app data, local, programs, Python 3.12, and scripts. So that scripts also you have to set. So now before that we did not have this Django and all. Now you can see Django. So because with Django we installed. No? So you need to set that two paths compulsory. Okay, if it is working in your system, okay. If it is not working, you have to do this. Is this clear? Okay. So then what you did, then you installed the latest version. Okay. So once you install the latest version, you can check what is the latest version of Django. So latest version of Django is 5.0.6. 5.0.6. No, sir, I will install the older version. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. It is possible to go for the older version. Okay. So then what you can say, if you want to go with the older version, so you can just say, uh, you can just say pip install Django double equal to whatever the version you want. Suppose you want 4.0.2. You can say 4.0.2. But most of the applications will work on the latest ones, not a problem. But we can still do it. Yes. Okay. So this is the installation of Django. Okay. So first thing what I will do here is I will create a Django project. So but for that creating the Django project, I have to select a directory. I have to select a directory. I have to create one directory in which I will keep all the Django projects. So for all Django projects, one directory I want. Yes, we will do all the things from the command prompt only. Okay, so that we can get some idea. So now what I want to do is I want to work with the Django projects. Okay, so under train recruit, I have your batch now. So Python 9 a.m. So here I want to create something like a Django projects. Okay, Django project folder I want to create. Now, how can we do, sir? Generally, I can say new folder. I can just create it like this. But I want to do it from the command prompt. I want to do it from the command prompt. So right click and all I can do it. But I want to do it from the command prompt. Okay. So first I will select this path and say cd space. Okay. So now where I am in the cd means change directory. Change directory. So change directory from C users access to this Python 9 a.m. So that is what. That is where your project folder will be there. Is this clear? Okay, next. I will say here mkdir, make a directory. Make a directory or create a directory. Okay, so make a directory. Okay, So make a directory. I'm making a directory called Django projects. I'm making a directory called Django projects. Make a directory called Django projects. Right? Okay, enter. Now once I did that, what you observe here? Django project directory has come. Yes or no? So if you want to view it bigger, you can look at it. So where is that folder? Django projects. Django project folder is created. Yes or no? Okay. Now all my projects will be here. All my projects will be here. So what I will say? Change directory to Django projects. Change directory to Django project. Copy paste. Okay. Copy paste. That's it. Right? Is that clear? Now where is my pointer? My pointer is in the Django project. So here is where I will create the project. Yes, only first time this much hard work. From next time onwards, easy I show. Is this clear? Done? Okay. Then Django projects. So under the Django projects, I will say, uh, okay. So now project is created. So you have to go for Django hyphen admin start project. What do you have to say? Django hyphen admin start. Django admin is the command. Django hyphen admin is the command. Start project is the one which will start your project, and followed by the project name. Followed by the project name. So Django hyphen admin start project name. Is that clear? So Django hyphen admin start project and followed by the project name. Is that clear? Yes or no? Okay. So now what I need to do here? So I need to say Django hyphen admin hmm, space start project. So start the project. Start the project. So Django hyphen admin start project. Okay. So start project and you create project one. Just some name. Okay. Otherwise, you will say project one, something like that, so that I can fit that. Yes. Is that clear? So project one. Once you say Django hyphen start project one, what is created? Project one is created. What is created? Project one is created. Done. So open it. So you have a folder same with the same name as the project name, and you have some files. We'll talk about that files, and you have manage.py, 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 manage file, manage Python file. So Django admin command has done all these things. What it has created? It has created a folder called project one, and inside that you have manage.py file and you have project one package. Why sir you are calling it as package? Because it contains init file. Contains which file? Init file. So under init file, you will when under init file you can do the initializations. So if init is there, that is called as a package. If init.py is there in a folder, it is called a package. Is that clear? Okay. So for your understanding, we will create one more project. So project one is there, project two, project three. Three projects we will create today. Now tell me how to create the next project. What I can say? Again same. Django admin project 2. Right? Next. Django admin project 3. Now how many projects are created here? Project 1, project 2, project 3. Same structure. Project 1, inside you have project 1 folder, and inside that folder you have some files. Okay. So Django projects 2, you have manage.py and project 2. And inside project 2 you have some files. What are that files? We will come to know. Yes. Is that clear? Understood how to create the projects now? Okay. Clear documentation is there. You can just follow it. Okay. Now this is the setting. Under my first project, what you have? Manage.py, and along with that you have my first project. And these are what? These are the files. What files are there here? This is a tree structure basically. So this is a tree structure. So if you want the tree structure, so you can just say tree of f. So tree of f will give you the tree structure. Okay. So what are there? Project one is there. Under that project one, manage is there, and under that one more file folder is there. It contains this. Project two contains this. Project three contains just a tree structure. Understanding? Okay. Now it is time for us to understand what exactly these files are. Okay, ASA manage.py and all. But before that, I want you people to install PyCharm. Install what? PyCharm. We can do it in Visual Studio also, not a problem. In Visual Studio also you can do, in Spider also you can do. You can do it in various things. But I want you to go for a new software, because in resume you can write no PyCharm. I know all that you can write. Okay. Now let's install PyCharm. So PyCharm download. Okay. So go to PyCharm. So don't go for the professional. Okay. Don't ever go for the professional. Professional means it is only a trial version. It is only a trial version. Only 30 days. And after 30 days again you have to uninstall. Again you have to do all the stuff. Okay. So that is why you go for the community edition. Community edition. So it is open source. You may not have all the features, but enough for students. For students, it is more than enough. So that is why you have to go for which edition? Community edition. Go for which edition? Community edition. So click on the download. Okay, so you click on the down. Anything you can go for, but let us go for Windows. Okay, it will download. It will take just a few seconds, depending on your speed of the computer. I mean, speed of the internet. Okay, double click this. Say yes. Say next. Say next. Okay, so Python community edition. If you want a shortcut, so if you want a shortcut, you can go for the shortcut. So don't no need to do anything. You can just say next. Say install. Okay, so after you do that, you need to load. You need to load. So how we can load and all, I'll show you. So you can load the projects. Whatever the projects you have created, you can load them. You can load them into what? You can load them into the PyCharm so that you can see all the files. So in command prompt, it is only like structure is better shown, but the files, the content of the files cannot be shown. So that is why you have to open it in a software so that you can make the updations whenever required. Okay, let it execute, let it install. Okay, say run and say finish. I confirm, continue, don't say. Okay, so so from Visual Studio, if you want to import anything, it is asking. So skip import. All the things are almost the same. Okay, so we will say not new project, we'll say open. So we'll say open, and we are going to open from where? Open from the Django projects. Open from where? From the Django project. So copy this path and paste it over here, and you can click on this Django and you can say project 1, control project 2, control project 3. All three at a time also you can load. Say OK. So say trust projects. Okay. Okay. So you can say uh, this way. Okay. So project 3 got opened. So project 3. Okay. So now I want project 2 also, means I can go to file, all the three at a time not opening. The latest one got opened. Okay. Anyway, so I will say open again. I will say project 1. Okay. So I will say attach. Okay. I'll say attach. Attach means they'll come side by side. They'll come side by side. Okay. Again, I will say open. So this time project 2, and I'll say again attach. So now how many projects we created? Just 10 minutes back, we created three projects. We created three projects. So three projects are there here. Project 3, project 1, and project 2. There are not. So project 3 has come with these files. Project 2 has come with these files, and project 2 also has come with these files. Is that clearly understood? Yes or no? Understanding? Yes? Is this clear? Okay. Now first we need to understand these files. Now everyone, I hope, clear that how to create the projects. Okay, you have to practice. Just seeing will not make you understand better. So once you practice, once you create projects on your own, then only you'll understand. Okay, it is as simple as that. Okay. So now let us understand about the file. So loading is over. Loading is over. Okay. So always go for attach. Okay. So always go for attach. Attach would be always better. Okay. I will also change this background uh, because one second. So we will have the settings. Yeah, settings. So I don't want dark. I want light. Okay. So this is always better. Okay. For you to observe also, it will be better. So project 1, project 2, and project 3. Okay. So now if you open manage.py file, so manage.py file, you will have something like this. Okay. So if you open something like urls.py, so it will be something like this. So what are all this we will try and understand. Okay. So we will not make heavy changes on other files. Only we will make changes to settings, and we'll make changes to URLs. We'll make changes to what? Settings and URLs. Later on, we will use all the other things also. For now, we will make changes to settings and the URLs. So in settings, what we are going to do, in URLs, what we are going to do, I will make you understand. Now manage.py. So what does manage.py contains here? It is called as what do you call it? Something like which will do all kind of development works. Now, for example, I want to run it. I want to run the server. Okay, who is responsible? Manage.py. So I want to migrate my project. So I want to work with database. Okay, so who will help? Manage.py will help. So manage.py is like a director, like for movie how a director will be there. So in that way manage.py will be a director for the whole application, whole project, right? Manage.py. So we don't make any changes into it, but we try to do all the important stuff from manage.py only. So manage.py is very crucial. Yes, then init is presently blank because it is going to uh, make your folder as a package. Yes, Python package. So for now it is empty. We will not do any changes to it. Okay, and then settings.py. Now, for example, you want to make some changes to your phone. Okay, you want to make some additions to your phone. So what do? You go for the settings. We want to change a ringtone settings. We want to change the wallpaper settings. So the settings are like what project can do, what project has. Okay, so what project can be loaded with. So all this kind of stuff will be done by the settings.py file. Which file? Settings.py file. So settings.py file is responsible for all project settings and configurations. So how many so how many apps can be loaded? Okay, so where the timing and all these kind of things, time zone setting. Okay, so next we will work with templates. So that thing, database configurations, all the things will be settled by the settings only. We need to make changes definitely. So settings is the first file that we need to make the change. Yes. Next, URL. So URL means generally links. So you need to create links for your web application. So that links you will set up in URLs. That links you will set up in URLs. You will see. You will get to know exact meanings of that with one example. Okay, we will do that. Yes, and then WSGI. It is generally used for production purpose when you want to put your project into production, right? So when you want to make your project live on the server. So at that time, this WSGI will be used. So for now, as I've told you, we will make changes only to two files. What are they? urls.py and settings.py. Okay, so to what we make the changes? Settings.py and urls.py. So we will not touch manage, will not touch any other files. Yes, wherever you want to make the change, you will make the change here. Understanding? Am I clear with my words? Yes or no? Okay, manage, no need to change. But manage will act like a director, as I told you. So settings, all the configuration information. URLs, all the links information. In simple words. In simple words, if I keep it, URLs contain all the links. Settings contain all the configuration. Am I crystal clear? Yes or no? Okay, so in that way, you are going to take the things. Okay, now I want to run the server. I told you manage will take care. Okay. So before creating any applications, only we created the project, but we should know that project is successful or not. We need to know or not. So what we will do? We will run the server. We'll run the server. So how we can run the server? We can run the server by saying py manage.py run server. See who is there? Manage.py is there. Who is there? Manage.py. So for project one, where is manage.py? For project one, where is manage.py? It is in the project three folder, no? Okay. So it is in the project three folder. So what I will do is, I will right click here and I will say open in terminal. I'll say open in terminal. Okay, so from there we will try to do that. Okay, so this is Windows PowerShell terminal. I mean, powered by Windows Shell. Okay, now where am I? Project 3. In project 3 only manage.py is there, no? So I will say py manage.py run server. Okay, so now, okay, 1 second. So could not import Django, no module from Django. Okay, fine. Right. So here also you can just install Django, no problem. If it is saying not installed, you can install Django. See, it is saying Python Professional Edition has special support for the Django framework, but Python Professional is paid, so we cannot go for that. So that is why you need to do a little bit hard work here. Okay, install Django is over. Now I will say run server. Okay, so server has run and it gave me a link. You just click on that link. Now what it is saying? The installation or the install work successfully. Congrats. Now you are ready to build the applications. If you are getting this screen and it is saying to you the install work successfully, congratulations, means you are ready to build the applications. Yes. Okay, shall we check with project 2? Now this is project 3. Now I have to come to project 2. So first of all, come out of this, say control C. Okay, control C means you will come out of it. Now I need to go to project 2. How I can go? I can say cd dot dot cd dot dot. I just say cd dot dot. Okay, and then I will say again. Okay, I need to go to project 2. No, what I'll say? cd project 2. cd project 2. Okay, now then I said manage.py run server. Now again it will give me a link. Now this is running of project 2. Again gave got the same results. Okay, now go for project 3. Control C, you will be out. Now cd dot dot again. Okay, so it will come out of the project 2. Now you say cd project 1. Okay, now again you say use the arrow buttons. So py manage.py run server. So run server, again it will give you a link. Just click on that link. Again you got this. Right? Means 3 projects are successfully installed without any problem. Now we need to create the apps. Apps means pages. Okay. So we are going to create them right now. So now everyone understood project creation. Project creation is clear with everyone. Okay. Next we will create the app. So we will create the app. So app creation. Now everything from PyCharm only. We are not going to touch this. What do you say? Command prompt. How, sir? How can we create the project then? Okay. Now let's say I want to create project 4. Now what I'll do, I'll say cd dot dot. I want to create project 4. Okay. So if I want to create project 4, what I'll do, I will say django admin, django admin, start project, start project, project 4. Okay. Project 4. Okay. Now I will say cd project 4. Right? Project 4 is there. Now I want to load that. How can I load that? Project 1, project 2, project 3 are there. Now I want to load project 4. Go to this, open project 4, say OK, say attach. Project 4 came, yes or no? Okay, now project 4 successfully will run or not, we'll check. So what we have to say, py manage.py run server, and then again you got the link, again you run it, done. Yes, is this clear? Yes or no? Okay, now we will create the app creation. So how we can create the app? Okay, so opening and all you did already. So now in order to create the app, all this I've shown. I want to create the app now. So in order to create the app, what you need to do? So you need to say Python manage.py start app. Okay, start app name. So you can either do like this or do like this or do like this. But I'm suggesting you the third one, Django admin, because for project creation, for app creation, let it be the same kind of logic. Am I clear? Okay. Now what I'll do is go to PyCharm, Control C, exit from there. Now I want to select project one. Tell me how to select project one. CD CD project one. Okay, CD project one. So now I want to create the app. I want to create the app. Yes. Okay. So app I will create by saying Django admin start app Django admin start app name start app name. Let's say app one app one. Okay, right. Enter. Now what is created? App is created. Under where? Under project one. See here, app. Anything you can use, no problem. That's up to you. Now app one I created. No, app one I created. Now again with app one I have many files. We'll talk about that. Yes, yes or no? Migrations folder I got admin init.py, apps.py, models.py, test.py, views.py. So many files I got. So many files I got. Am I clear? Yes or no? So like this, you can create the app. Now tell me if I have to create app 2, what I can say? Django. Why Control C? Control C is like when you are running the server. Now no need of Control C. So directly you can say Django admin start app 2, right? Now what is created? App 2 is created. See here, app 2 is created. Yes or no? Okay. Now I am asking you one more question. So you create project C, DB SQLite 3 database also have come. Yes or no? Once you run the server, database also automatically comes. Obviously, it is empty right now. Later on, it will be filled. Okay, now I am asking you to create two apps in project 2. Tell me what you do. Now, app 1, app 2 we created in project 1, no? Same apps I want you people to create in project 2. How can you do it? Control C. Why Control C? Why we require Control C? Attach. Exactly. CD dot dot. First, you have to come out of that project 1. Very good. Now you have to go into project 2. How can you go? CD project 2. So that is advantage. of having all the project at one place. Okay, so that is the advantage of having all the project at one place. Yes. Okay, next, project 2. Django admin, very good. Start app something like 3, any two apps. Okay, app 3. Yes, app 3. Done. Okay. Next, Django admin app 4. Where they are reflected. So where they are reflected? They are reflected here. App 3 and app 4. Created or not? Yes or no? Done. So in this way, you are going to create the project and app. So what you have to do, go home, create the apps, complete this story. Then we will understand how we can run the apps. Okay, so but if I tell you everything, you will not do. Okay, so that is why I want you to be perfect with apps, up to apps creation. So you go home, create the apps, come back tomorrow. So we will work with the apps. So how can we put the data? How can we put things into that app? So where the data will be coming? So on the browser, the data will be coming. How that comes and all, please do that. So at that time, you may get some doubts also. Okay. So the doubts also you can ask me in the next class, right? Okay, so Shekhar and Saujanya, you also create the projects, create the apps, right? So in the class, I will tell everything. After going home, you have to do. So tomorrow, if you are not doing and coming, there is no use of the next class. Yes, is that clear? So it's all the problems of Python installation and all those things, and come tomorrow, so we can work with the apps. We can work with the apps, right? Okay, thank you.